Imagine a book. Not a paperback you toss in your bag, but a monster. 3 feet tall, 165 pounds, and made from the skins of 160 donkeys. It's called the Codex Gigas, literally the giant book. But the world knows it by a much darker name, the Devil's Bible. Host. Why? Because according to legend, it wasn't written by a scribe with a deadline. It was written by a monk who made a deal with Satan to escape being walled up alive. And today, we're going to look at the ink, the math, and the mystery to find out. Is this a miracle, a masterpiece, or a literal pact with the devil? Host. Let's go back to the 13th century in a Benedictine monastery in Bohemia, modern-day Czech Republic. A monk named Herman the Recluse breaks his vows. The punishment? Immuration. Basically, they're going to wall him up alive. Think the cask of Amontillado, but way more holy. To save his life, Herman makes a wild promise. If you let me live, I will write a book that contains all human knowledge, and I'll do it in one single night. The abbot says, "Sure, buddy. Good luck." By midnight, Herman realizes he's screwed. He can't do it. So he doesn't pray to God, he prays to the fallen angel, Lucifer. The deal? Satan finishes the book, and in exchange, Herman puts the devil's portrait right there in the middle of the holy text. By sunrise, the book was done. So what do you get when the devil edits your Bible? Surprisingly, a lot of normal stuff. It's not just the Old and New Testaments, it's a medieval Wikipedia. It has medical cures, a calendar, a list of lost local history, and even instructions on how to perform an exorcism. But then you turn to page 290. On the left, a depiction of the heavenly city. On the right, a nearly 2-foot-tall, green-faced, clawed illustration of the devil himself, standing alone in a void. It's jarring. It's creepy. And for centuries, people believed that if you touched it, you were cursed. Okay, let's put on our skeptic hats. Could one guy actually write this? National Geographic actually did a forensic analysis on the handwriting. Their conclusion? It was definitely written by one person. The ink is consistent, the style is uniform. But here's the kicker. To write this by hand, without stopping, would take 5 years of non-stop work. Realistically, with sleep and food, it's a 25 to 30-year project. Yet, the handwriting doesn't age. It doesn't show the shakiness of an old man or the fatigue of a tired scribe. It looks like it was written, all at once. The Codex has a bit of a Final Destination vibe. Everywhere it goes, disaster follows. In 1648, the Swedish army looted it during the 30 Years' War and took it to Stockholm. Then, in 1697, the royal palace caught fire. As the flames engulfed the library, a monk supposedly threw the Codex Gigas out a window to save it. It landed on and crushed a bystander. Since then, it's lived in the National Library of Sweden, mostly behaving itself. But some still say the pages turn on their own at night. Was Herman the Recluse a man of supernatural speed, or just a guy with a lot of time on his hands and a very weird sense of humor? We'll never know for sure. But the next time you're complaining about a 5-page essay, just remember, at least you didn't have to summon a demon to finish it. What do you think? Is the Devil's Bible a cursed object, or just the world's most impressive art project? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like button. It's much safer than making a deal with Lucifer. See you in the next one.